Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife. And you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to today. Right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson, available wherever fine podcasts are. God, that's such a bright shirt.
I'm blinding you with the brilliance of Tinker
It's
Hatfield's
not even, it's the funny thing
Jordan
is,
3 design.
it's an illusion, because like in person it's just a normal white shirt.
Yeah,
but on
yeah.
camera, right here, anyways, it looks super bright.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's where we are. We're available right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, little notify bell next to it. Make sure also, if you're listening to this in the audio realm, you check out CastBox. It's the best way to listen to your podcasts. We have a partnership with them. It's fantastic. They're fantastic. And it's a great way and a free and easy way to help support Going In Raw by hopping on that CastBox app, finding Going In Raw, and then subscribing to us, maybe even leave a comment, yay or nay. Going In Raw, yay or nay. That's the comment of the day. If you guys leave that comment, you can give us a nay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Or give us a yay. I want your honest feedback, but I
Yes.
definitely want some feedback.
Constructive criticism is always welcome here at Going In Raw.
Yeah. We also have one announcement here to make. Now that we are live, we've been doing this for a couple weeks now, live for everybody in the YouTube verse, going out there for everybody. We've kind of noticed, we're here focused on reading super chats because that's money. And secondarily, the Discord group, because they're also patrons, and talking about wrestling. We can only do so much. We added a couple of moderators to the chat just in case things get out of hand, in case some unruly agitators get in chat. Karen, Alex C., and of course,
The Enforcer.
the
of
Enforcer,
course.
which makes sense,
Of
Stevie
course.
Bradley. So yeah, welcome to the fold. You'll notice a little wrench next to their name.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're out of line, that's on them. That's on them. If they're gonna ban you, I can't do anything about it. They're the moderators. You know, talk to them about that. And I even said, what I told them, I said no warnings.
Oh, just
Ejection.
ejection.
Yeah. Absolute power should
right,
corrupt.
well.
It'll be a fascinating social experiment.
We'll see how this works. Be like the, Stanford prison experiment?
Yeah, exactly.
You ever seen that movie?
No, it seems like it'd be a drag.
Oh, it's disturbing.
Probably really just.
We have really good moderators here, so I'm sure that won't happen.
Yeah.
Top-notch moderators here in our chat, so I'm sure nothing like that will
I
happen.
don't know, man.
But check out that movie. It's messed up.
Yeah. Before we get started today, I have to confess, I'm not a very good friend, Larson. I'm actually a really bad friend.
Why?
It's been 3 days since your birthday, and I missed it. You came in, didn't say shit. That's typical of you.
I usually don't make a huge
so
deal.
annoying.
I don't make a deal about
in
that kind of
many
stuff.
ways.
I don't make a deal about that kind of stuff.
I'm surprised I haven't just like rolled up to you one day and cold cocked you in the back of the head because you're kind of annoying. That being said, I did get you a
Oh,
gift.
that's
so here
awfully
you go.
nice.
It
You didn't have
has
to
your
do
name
that.
on it right there.
You certainly didn't have to do that.
Open it on air.
That's very heavy.
There you go. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What is it like to be now approaching 50?
I don't feel a day older than 77. Dude, it's your birthday. I'm so excited. Oh, my God. You didn't have to do that. Jerk. I could just shit on your face. Happy birthday.
Yeah. And then I've got the
Zodiac.
Zodiac symbol down
That's
there.
too kind.
So it's like a dog. Show them the dog.
Oh,
It's
here's
got
the dog.
googly eyes. It's like post-show yay or nay thumbs. There's the dog right there
And
with
then
googly
inside,
eyes. And then
says, shit on your face.
I'm so excited I could just shit on your face.
Yeah.
Like, who did that in that one story? Was that Lou Reed?
Yeah.
Is he talking to people about crapping on their faces?
Well, I think he wanted a plate.
That was terrible.
There was a plate involved, I thought.
Yeah.
That was from the, what was that book called? About New York Punk.
Yeah.
I'll let you borrow it. The Legs
Yeah.
McNeil book.
Yeah, I forget
That was
what
a
it's called.
fascinating document of New York.
I need to keep reading it.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
fascinating. Thank you. You certainly didn't have to be so
And
generous.
then I got you a couple Nike gift cards
appreciate
there,
that.
so
Thank
you
you
can
very
buy some shoesies because I know you like the shoesies.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You definitely didn't have to go that far.
Well, yeah, I do. I'm sort of stuck with you. So I don't have like a bunch of employees or a bunch of coworkers that I have to like dole out for presents. There's just you.
Once a year.
So once a year I deal with this, and then we maybe do
with this.
Christmas presents also. Well, I deal with this. Your birthday stuff. I'm glad you're holding that right there. We are on the final hour of our flash sale. So.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Iconic Butter Eye makes a good point.
What?
Not necessarily about the GoFundMe but I'm guessing these Nike gift cards are gonna go straight to Adam Mayhem for some
Probably.
reason.
New Friendo Road. Find out what he's talking about there. Also, we're in the final 45 minutes now of our flash sale. We're doing this for the new Chicago. Let's see here. There's one. There's a picture right there. The new Chicago shirt and sticker pack. I don't need to pick up the thing because it's right here.
Here are 2 of the 3 stickers. There's one of my face too.
Yeah, there's a great one of your face too.
Everybody's saying happy birthday. Thank you, everybody.
That's right. There's the one of his face also, and it's over there. So we're doing this because there are people that are flying into All In or just in the Chicago area or going to StarCast who might want to wear the Chicago shirt
Exactly.
To the thing. And so that's why we're doing it for 24 hours after that. So by the end of this show, once the show ends, probably, if I remember, I'm going to cut the product. It'll go back to like coming soon or whatever. I'll make it private. So nobody else will be able to get it until StarCast. We're going to sell it there. And then after StarCast, whatever we have left over, or if there's a really high demand, if we sell it at StarCast, we might order another couple hundred.
Yeah.
And then we'll sell them after that. But right now, if you order them during the show, I'll read the name. David Faz and Gabriel Martinez maybe knew that, and so decided once we went live, we'll go ahead and order it.
Yeah. Many thanks, Stevie Bradley. He says, happy late birthday, Larson, with a very generous super chat. Thank you very much,
He just
Stevie.
did that because I made him a moderator. He kicks you now. You have like even more money to buy shoes with.
You have I have, apparently everybody knew I just like shoes now, so that's all the gifts I got was shoe-based stuff.
That's good.
No,
that's
it's good. I can have a veritable shopping spree.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we're going to talk about a couple things. There's a lot of really silly news.
There's a lot of little news, no huge news, but a lot of little news.
A lot of and it's by and large fairly silly.
Yeah, this week's news show has the feeling more of like a tabloid type thing.
Yeah, no, that's good though.
It's all about this person doesn't like this person.
Yeah.
This person has heat with the other person. Before all that, super chat time. Trey Saunders. Happy Friday, friendos. Just bought my 3-day tickets to Bound for Glory in October.
Nice.
Which is gnarly because I get to take my first vacation, VIP and front row. That should be a blast.
Beautiful.
Jenna Tolls. Watch Friendo Road. It was real. What a swerve.
Yeah, man. That Adam Mayhem. Ooh, I try to warn you.
Can I trade these gift cards in for food? Because that's in short supply right now.
You got to talk to the good people at Nikkei about that.
Oh, okay.
What do your skins say? Nikkei?
What's that from?
Back to the Future 3.
Oh, okay.
Marty McFly was wearing. We're a heavy Marty McFly show this week.
Yes.
Aaron Beresford, £5. Hey, friendos, back from work in time for the show. Steve, keep us updated with the Scotland meetup next year. I'll drive up from Manchester. Yeah, it's going to be in July of next year. Probably in the Edinburgh area. Edinburgh. It's going to be there because that's where we're going to be. Me and Lacey. She'll be your proxy. There you go. She'll learn the Ann Larson signature.
All right.
So if anybody wants your autograph, she can do it. We're just going to have some beers probably. Let's see here. Oh, moving on.
Ryan Supernova. Hey, friendos. Missed the live stream yesterday, but wanted to bring up that pop Pete Dunne got from the TakeOver crowd. He was going to be huge.
Yeah, he's going to be huge. Mr. Unforgettable. Why is Friendoverse on Facebook not taking any more members? I feel left out.
It's maxed out.
It's maxed out. He basically said, "Oh, James Rodriguez and Orlando Aviles also just bought a Chicago's shirt pack." Yeah. So I had a conversation with him, and he said, "Man, there's a lot of assholes." Frankly, he said there's a lot of assholes coming out. I've had to ban a lot of people. And it's not our group, it's his. I trust him fully, though. He's a very zero tolerance guy. He wants to make sure, under harsh rule of law, that it's a positive wrestling community.
Yeah.
So if you start talking some either, racial nonsense, sexist nonsense, he's going to put an end to it. And he's going to, you're out.
Yeah.
That got too overwhelming for him. And I told him, I said, dude, stop adding members.
Yeah.
Just cut it off for now.
Yeah.
And
when
see how
things
it
kind of
is.
settle down,
and chill out.
Yeah, things settle down, then open up again. Maybe
we're not like paying the dude or anything, so this is completely at his. This is for the benefit of others that he's doing.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, there's no point getting stressed out about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Dylan Haggett, Steve, still have your CM Punk shirt I sent you? I do. I made it a gym shirt. I did the thing.
Oh, you cut the sleeves off.
I cut the sleeves off. Yeah,
Nice.
Looks great. Jake by Storm Entertainment hurt my knee at a show last week.
Oh no.
but I'm doing fine.
Okay, good.
Would you fellas give a birthday shout out to my nephew Brody, who turns 3? Oh, he turns 3. That's the best age.
Happy birthday,
Oh,
Brody.
happy birthday, Brody.
I am Patty Jack. Milk duds, yay or nay? From a flavor standpoint,
We're on the same page. We're on the same
huge
page.
Yay.
Yeah.
In terms of the inconvenience of having that shit caught in your teeth, that's a pretty.
What's worse?
That's a nay.
Milk duds or Butterfinger? Butterfinger literally turns into part of your teeth.
I don't really eat Butterfinger.
I love the taste of it. I'm not interested in eating
This is
it.
what I have to do with milk duds to avoid getting it caught completely in my teeth. Not really eat them anymore, but you kind of have to like soft chew them. Mm-hmm. You can't really chomp on them.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like let them sit in your mouth, get soft, and kind of gnaw them a little bit, so they're chewed enough where you can swallow without choking yourself.
Yeah.
That's really what you have to do.
Luis Sanchez, Super Chat. Levi Spencer. Larson's shirt is as bright as his future, as short as it may be. Quote the Raven, 79. Grim being demonetized for GTS. I have not read into that. I haven't looked at any of his stuff.
What?
He apparently, somebody, quote the Raven, said Grim has been demonetized for GTS. Maybe his channel got hit or something. For Grim's Toy Show.
Oh,
his show.
yeah.
I don't know.
Huh.
I haven't heard anything about it. That's the first I've heard about it. That's sad if it's true, though. Dylan Haggett. Larson still have the Big Show shirt.
I believe so.
sent you.
Yeah.
And Bartholomew von Flevenstein. Who would you rather join? Undisputed. Wait. UA, JJ, or
United Artists?
JJ or Nikki Bella?
I'm guessing that's Undisputed Era.
Well, Era is with an E.
I know, but I don't know what else UA would be.
JJ or Nikki Bella?
Well,
Yeah.
JJ.
Well, JJ. You would rather join with JJ Bella?
No, JJ joined with Undisputed Era.
Oh, okay. Who would you rather join the Undisputed Era, JJ or Nikki? Yeah, JJ.
Yeah, JJ.
Yeah.
Hitopotamus. Shout out to Larson for always using big words in front of a bunch of stoners. That'll teach him.
Oh, man. I hope he means that literally like, hey, that'll teach them.
No, I'm sure it's sarcasm.
Good vocabulary, DJ Chicken. If I haven't told you all yet, thanks for keeping me entertained while I'm on the assembly line, which is the best summertime treat, snow cone or shaved ice. And what are your go-to flavors?
Well,
I
they're
don't know
kind
if
of-
I've ever actually had shaved
They're
ice.
cut from the same cloth, kind of. Shaved ice, thinner pieces of ice, but the premise is the same. You get little bits of ice and you put sugary syrup
I
on
used
top
to have
to
a
flavor
machine back when I was a kid.
it. For a snow cone? Yeah, I used to have a shaved ice thing.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't like either, to be honest with you.
Well, it depends on the circumstance. If I'm at an event, outdoorsy type thing,
Yeah.
where I need my ice product to hold its constitution a bit more, then you got to go with a snow cone because they're thicker pieces of ice.
Yeah,
Takes
sure.
longer for them to melt.
Yeah.
And so you're not stuck with like a cup of syrup.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if it's something not as warm or there's more shade, I'll go with the shaved ice because it's there's something about something melting in your mouth.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is. That's what they say about M&Ms, right? They melt in your mouth, not in your hand.
Yeah, but that's totally not true.
Oh, I know it's not true.
Isn't that weird?
It
Like,
is weird.
Why would you make your entire marketing slogan over that when it
Anything-
clearly
I know if your
gets
hand-
your hand sticky?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some wrestling news.
All right.
This first story is hilarious because apparently Hulk Hogan, Larson, has heat with the WWE, brother.
Well, allegedly, yeah.
On a recent edition of the No Holds Barred podcast, Brad Shepard mentioned that Vince might have a problem with the upcoming teased NWO reunion, saying, quote, Hulk, I was going to read that in Vince's voice. Hulk Hogan, he's got a little heat. Vince McMahon is not overly pleased with his little going into business for himself, so to speak, with the NWO. So far, one NWO appearance has been announced, though Hogan wasn't included.
Yet.
The Pro Wrestle Fest in Connecticut, which is taking place next March. Announced so far for that show are Hall, Nash, Bischoff, NWO referee Nick Patrick, and best of all, NWO Sting, Jeff Farmer.
Yeah, they're claiming this will be the largest NWO reunion yet.
There haven't been more members than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in one place at the same time.
I'm sure this happened on TNA several times.
Yeah, good point.
But like, you got to get X-Pac in there, or 6, I guess. Scott Norton.
Yeah.
Steiner.
I mean, if you want to get really...
If Steiner's going to be there, Hogan's not going to be there, and vice versa.
That's a good point. If you want to get really obscure with it, you
Jeff
should put
Jarrett.
Michael Wall Street there.
Yeah.
Put IRS there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
DiBiase.
It's crazy that Jeff Jarrett is still the AAA heavyweight champion.
That's weird.
This Triple Mania might be like the wonkiest of them all. I was reading Meltzer's breakdown, and like the main event match that was supposed to happen, I could be forgetting this completely, but it was supposed to be like a mask versus hair match.
It was Rush versus LA Park. Yeah.
Yeah. And
that's
apparently
off.
that's fallen apart.
Yeah.
And it's all for weird. Whenever I read about AAA drama, it reads like a telenovela. It's like I'm watching this shit on the Spanish channel on Telemundo. It's fantastic, and it makes me want to get into AAA. But then, like, it's like the on-screen product is just wonky as hell. Like last year's Triple Mania, well, there were great parts, and there were just really weird parts.
Yeah, last year was when Dr. Wagner had to unmask.
Yeah,
that was the first time ever.
It was also the Sexy Star shooting
when she shot
incident.
On,
the amazing. They might take the cake for Battle Royals because they had like half the Impact roster, and Jeff Jarrett was flinging tortillas at people at the crowd. Like, dude, how do you do that? And then they're like, hey, that's a good guy that we should put the strap on, because that's what happened. He's the AAA heavyweight champion now. I love that, man. I'll watch that again. Good job, Twitch, getting that.
Joe Pisich, also from No Holds Barred.
Can we please just get confirmation on how to say that name?
Yeah, I know. Had the following to say about Brad Shepard's comment saying, quote, all I'm going to say is Hulk Hogan has gone into business for himself. When you got a valuable property like the NWO, and you're using that to go into business for yourself, I understand why Vince is not happy.
I wonder.
Vince wasn't happy.
I wonder if, because not too long ago we saw that the WWE trademarked the NWO for wrestling purposes. I wonder if that was, maybe they got a tip off on this, that this was potentially going to happen.
Maybe.
And maybe they did that just to completely and totally cover their legal ground. Like,
Could be.
Hey, look, Hogan, there is no question legally that this is ours.
Yeah.
We have not let the trademark lapse. It is completely ours. We might even use it.
Yeah.
So don't go around. And then he makes a video with Hall and Nash, who just seemed to be like along for the ride.
Yeah, whatever.
Like whatever.
I mean, I'm sure there's a paycheck involved for him for all these appearances they might have lined up.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sure at the end of the day, that's what matters most.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's like super silly, but I don't know. I just think it's funny. Like I wonder. This has to be, and it's so silly, but it's fun to speculate. Hogan did his apology. Maybe he felt that. Maybe that trip a couple weeks later to Raw or SmackDown backstage, he was like, yeah, okay, cool. I made my apology, brother. This is going to be it. They're going to put me on camera. He just shows up. He's like, I'm Hulk Hogan. I'm here.
Yeah.
Use me.
Yeah.
No, we have a
a wealth of talent here.
Yeah.
We don't need you showing up on TV and alienating viewers. You can say your hellos and then get the hell out of here.
Yeah. You take a picture. You can take one Instagram picture, not with any of our superstars.
Yeah, with these executives, whoever it may be. Take your picture, then get out. Yeah. And then he goes to his beat shop and then shoots this video.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think he shot the video well advanced of showing up in Orlando, wherever it was, for SmackDown.
That could be. Ooh, we got some more orders here.
Ooh, yes,
Rashad Sanders, Richard Morris, Christopher Armas. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys will be getting your Chicago packs in the mail soon. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, kind of silly, but at the same time, I do kind of wonder if that's why the WWE is like, okay,
it could be.
Hogan's out there. That apology did not go well. So let's get that short up. Let's talk about Kurt Angle.
Yeah, this is exciting.
He might be making another return to the ring. He's wrestled a small handful of times. Twice?
Times.
Survivor Series and
then he
that
joined the
Shield reunion.
Yeah. So according to PW Insider's Mike Johnson, we might have an answer as to why Kurt Angle was removed as Raw GM this past Monday. That's what he had to say. Quote, unless something has changed in the last 48 hours or so, Kurt Angle had been training for another return match, so it could be that this is the beginning of that storyline to bring him back to the wrestling ring. Promising. Yeah. I like that a lot.
No, I like that a lot too.
He's been doing this for a long time, but as we saw at both Survivor Series and Mania, he could still go. He's in great shape for being, almost 50, I think?
Yeah.
So yeah, if he can get back in some sort of limited capacity into the ring, I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, no, me too. There's only been 3 matches announced for Super Showdown in Australia. I could see he's a marquee name. I could see him
Other than name, I think I guess there's 2 names that would make the most sense. It'd be Baron Corbin.
Yeah, sure.
Or Triple H.
Yeah.
101. Granted, he was in tag match at Mania with him.
Yeah.
Since it's kind of Stephanie.
Well, I could see
forcing him out the door.
I could see it being the kind of thing where Stephanie forces him out of the door. Baron Corbin then says, if maybe Kurt comes back, he says, okay, I've rested for a couple weeks. Like he's gone 2 weeks or whatever. He comes back. Corbin says, no, man, I've got your job now. And maybe
you're not GM. Yeah. I'm GM.
She put me as gum. You're not gum. I'm gum. no, you have to fight so-and-so.
Yeah.
So, like, he sets up, and not like every week or whatever, but he's the instigator of these feuds to try to bury Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle goes through them, and eventually...
culminates getting his job back or something with a match against Baron Corbin or something.
Yeah, something
or at least
like that.
forces Baron out.
Yeah.
Something
So
like
I could
that.
see that. But
That could
maybe,
happen.
like, at Super Showdown, it'll be his first, like, comeback match.
Some
where
sort of marquee matchup.
Baron
yeah.
sets it up. It's like Kurt versus Jinder or something like that, I'd like to see that. Kurt
Yeah.
versus Jinder. That could be fun. Who would you want to see him fight? If Baron Corbin is pulling the strings, who could he have Braun face?
Honestly, in terms of putting forth an excellent match, and there's unfortunately no marquee value associated with this. I want to see Kurt Angle versus Chad Gable.
Ooh, yeah,
I
that's
think
a
that'd
good
be
one.
exceptional. Give them 20 minutes.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be rad. That'd be good. How about Kurt Angle in a gauntlet match against the entirety of 205 Live?
All right.
No, it wouldn't be that's not a gauntlet match because then he can get like
He'd have to lose.
He'd have to lose.
It'd be a 16-on-1 handicap match.
Yeah, but like with waves.
Yeah.
2 waves of 2 men
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
8 waves of people
Oh
just
my
getting
goodness.
him, and then he loses. But no, I mean, yeah, him. I mean, obviously you have to go down to NXT for this, but Gargano, all the real wrestlers.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, obviously.
Yeah.
I know it's cross-brand, but still. There's any number of matches that would be a lot of fun with Kurt Angle. I mean, it'd be great just to see him. I was mentioning this, or we've talked about this before, how, we really like this kind of swing towards 3-man rosters, 3-man factions.
Yeah.
That we see, like Sanity, New Day, obviously been around for a while.
Undisputed Era.
Era, kind of. Put him, have him join a 3-man faction where he's kind of player coach type of thing,
Sort of like Flair was with Evolution.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be cool. Who else you got on the roster there?
Drew McIntyre.
Oh, that'd be good.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor would be good because, like, that angle slam would be easy.
Yeah. Bob Roode.
Bob Roode, there you go.
I'm sure they wrestled in TNA.
He should take Tyler Breeze under his wing
There you go.
because he's a hell of a wrestler.
Yeah,
that
he
you
is.
never really get to see
Tyler
much of.
Breeze, Chad Gable. I think that'd be good stuff.
That'd be great stuff. Absolutely.
Another news story here, Steve. You'll be excited about this.
You should be excited about this.
Yeah, we'll see. Y2J, Chris Jericho, was on the Wrestling Perspective podcast, and he was asked about the possibility for him, I think specifically working for Impact, but I guess in a broader sense working for any wrestling company based in North America, something he seemed hesitant to do.
He downright said it
in the past.
He said, I wouldn't do this because Vince is there and that'd be disrespectful. That seems to, in seemingly a fairly quick fashion,
dispel any notion that he would work for anybody stateside.
Yeah, but now he seems to have softened on that stance.
Yeah, he has a way to say, quote, when someone says, would you ever go to Impact? Would you ever go to Ring of Honor? Would you ever go here, there, or wherever? Yeah, sure, why not? If it's creatively satisfying, if it's something that I can really sink my teeth into, something that I can really enjoy, then why wouldn't I give it a try, Jericho said. At this point, I've done everything. Oh, these quotes are all from Wrestling Geek. At this point, I've done everything I could ever do in wrestling. I have a loyalty to WWE, but not a death wish with them or anything like that, where by hook and by crook, I have to be with the WWE. I think part of the fun of what's going on right now in the business is there's a real resurgence in independent wrestling and independent companies, and it really gives the WWE a real kick in the ass when people go other places. That's true.
Yeah, that is absolutely true.
I agree with what he's saying. He doesn't have to. I mean, there's no reason he would have to be beholden to WWE.
Yeah.
The only reason I thought he was is because he said as much.
Yeah.
And until he publicly said otherwise, I was going to hold him to his word.
Okay, kind of interesting, though, that you got to give Dave Meltzer some credit for this one. He called this like a week ago before Jericho sort of said it in the first place.
A couple weeks ago that he was softening on it.
Oh, that was last week. Yeah, that he's softening on his stance, and here he is confirmed that he has signed a multi-year deal with Impact and Ring of Honor, exclusive to both companies.
We can't be exclusive to both companies. Doesn't work
make
that way.
any sense.
Doesn't work that way.
You know, man, every week I get on this show and I tell you, Larson, you got to watch Impact. You're really missing something. Last night they killed a child.
I read about that.
Oh, you did?
Well, I saw the headline about it.
It was beyond stupid. It was so ridiculous.
There was a kid that got hit by a car.
It was so. Remember how cool last week was? It's cheesy. It's all the best things. The best things that Impact, the best things they do, are simply cheesy fun. It's a little bit different. They're not afraid to take things to a different level.
It seems like they're kind of occupying a middle ground, kind of. This isn't the perfect analogy. Between what WWE does, well, it's more like an amalgam. It seems like you get a bit of the wrestling action, maybe from NXT, because the wrestling's better than what's on WWE main roster, you'd say, right?
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be.
You get the character stuff from WWE, but then some of this pre-produced stuff is kind of reminiscent of, say, Lucha Underground.
Yeah.
Highly stylized, maybe a tad cheesy at times.
Yeah. Caleb suplex Casey Jones, a new Chicago order.
So they seem like they're kind of taking the best of what various promotions are doing now around the country and creating this amalgam.
Yeah. It was so I watched all of Impact last night. It was goofy. It was another pre-film segment with Conan and LAX. They rolled up on, I guess they have like a whole posse in Toronto because they're shooting in Toronto, right?
Yeah,
That's where this is going on. And there's like a whole bunch of dudes like it's at night. They're having like, I don't know, a little get together, whatever, out in the street. They roll up on them. They're like, yeah. Meanwhile, it's like something at a training day, right? You cut back and you've got the OGs and they're in their car and it's very menacing, right? Menacing music, right? So as soon as they cut back, it cuts back to Conan and LAX and their friends. They're all hanging out. And you see this, they're like, hey, let's get out of here, man. And you see this little kid, and he's got like the tag titles. They've let him hold the tag titles.
Yeah.
You immediately know what's going to happen.
Oh,
it's just you got to
dear.
wonder, are they actually going to do this?
Oh, dear.
And of course, it's shot, I'm not going to say amateurishly, because like we might be able to do better.
Guerrilla style, though, you'd say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like early Aronofsky.
All right.
Right, they're stealing shots. Okay.
All right.
And so this car, like they hear the car, so they're like, "Oh man," freaking out. And it shows the car zoom by. You don't hear any da-doom. There's nothing of that, right? If this car actually hit this kid as fast as it was going, that kid would have exploded. Right? So I guess you can kind of say maybe it just sort of clipped the kid.
All right.
And then because they're like, "Oh man, you okay? You okay?" "Oh no, Jose," or whatever the kid's name is, and you just see this kid laying there on the ground, no blood, nothing going on except for a little chubby kid laying on the ground like this.
Well, I guess maybe Anthem and Pop has their standards and practices they got to adhere to.
And then the great thing is
there's blood all over Impact, isn't there?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That's weird then.
They go back. Well, yeah, but kid's blood is different.
Yeah, that's different.
They go back to commentary, and Callis and Josh Matthews are doing their best impression, and it's like it's as if somebody broke their neck in the ring, right? They are devastated, but they're not overwhelmingly devastated.
Yeah.
I'll put it this way. It's like somebody maybe got a stinger in the ring and they're not sure, but but they already saw the thumbs up. So they know that, okay, they're going to be okay, but it might be career ending.
Yeah.
A kid's death was treated as basically a possible career ender. And so they're like, wow, yeah, this is really getting out of control. Yeah, it's getting out of control. A kid just died.
Yeah.
With like a bloodless death.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure, I guess it could be like internal injuries.
Yeah, maybe they just think that maybe the kid just sort of fell over as the car went by and hit his head. He's just concussed.
Could be.
Maybe they got that info. They just didn't relay it to us. I really want to know what happened to that kid, though.
Let's tune in next week.
But look, if anybody out there is watching this, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing that's going to get. So I think the Callahan Penta stuff, which they had another match last night, it was great. Top rope pile driver onto a table. It was good, man. It was good. OVE is fantastic. Sami Callahan's great, and Penta's great. So if he sees the kind of stuff they did at Slammiversary, I could see Jericho listening to a pitch and saying, "Hey, this is something we have cool." Like I could see him wanting to work with Sami Callahan or Pentagon Jr. I could totally see that.
Oh yeah.
Last night a bit goofier. Like it's still Impact. It's still uneven. It's fun, but it's goofy.
Yeah.
And so if they give him something, I could see them maybe pitching him on like bringing Sami Callahan in the room and having him do something with that. I could see it happening.
Yeah, potentially.
I could totally see it.
I mean, really, we talked about this before. Really, the only reason I don't watch Impact is I just don't have time. Thursdays when
you
I do
got to
chat.
keep kayfabe.
All right.
Keep up the thing that you'll never watch it.
Just not interested.
But there is one in character. There is one thing that could get you to watch Impact.
What's that?
Adam Mayhem.
Oh yeah.
If Adam Mayhem makes what's his name? Pete Wentz? I think his name is Pete Wentz, the wrestler.
Pete Wentz, that's the bassist from Fall Out Boy.
All right. Last name Wentz, something else then. It's a wrestler.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. He showed up on Impact last night.
Oh, yeah?
So, I mean, that's one thing that I think Impact should really focus on is So you and I have been to a handful of PWG shows. We've seen plenty of matches online.
Yeah.
If they can capture that, Zach, maybe it's Zach Wentz.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Zach Wentz.
I'm on. Continue your thought.
Wentz. If they could,
Yeah.
okay. If they could put on the type of matches, and they do from time to time, they do. If they could get that kind of buzz around their actual wrestling and then accentuate that with the goofiness, they'll have something really, really cool in their hands.
Yeah.
They really will. And the crowd's a bit more into it these days. It's not just a bunch of free stuff. So anyways, yeah, Impact.
You talk about some more backstage drama.
Of course.
Of course.
That's what we do here.
So Sasha Banks was on Peter Rosenberg's show Open Late earlier this week, and he asked the boss if she's made any foes backstage. I guess I guess it was unclear whether it was in character or out. Nonetheless, this is what she had to say. Quote, I have people that I don't like, but I'm not going to push them down the stairs. And then Rosenberg brought up Alexa Bliss and added, because we had heard during their feud they didn't exactly get along. There seemed to be some legit tension between them. And he asked if she would work with her again. Sasha responded, not really. If they want to have me with Alexa, they can do that because I do my job very well. Fightful.com, where these transcripts are from, added in their report about this that Sasha kind of did a bit of a shoot on Alexa during the September 7th, 2017 edition of Raw Talk, where she said, quote, she came in so cute, so humble, so fake, with her fake little stories. I love wrestling growing up. I love Matt Hardy. You know what? You can't tell the difference between Jeff and Matt Hardy. You idiot.
You idiot.
We caught you with all your lies, sweetheart. You just want to be here for a Hollywood act. You're on Total Divas now. You're getting what you want, and you could talk your way into everything.
Wow. I kind of remember that. But yeah, once again, she said, I have people that I don't like. I'm not going to push them down the stairs. That sounds like an Impact thing. Maybe she should take that to Impact.
That sounded a bit in character, yes.
Grado also did a striptease last night on Impact.
Oh.
That was it was not as cool as you think it would be, and I don't think it would be cool at all in the first place. It was during the Scarlet Bordeaux segment. See, I'm getting you into it just by eventually you're going to be like, oh man,
just like
I really
curiosity.
Exactly.
Like, really?
Yeah. I got to check out the Scarlet Bordeaux character.
But then again, who knows how much of this is in character, out of character.
I don't know, man. I'm not going to say this is it's all wrestling. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was, but at the same time, I
remember their match at SummerSlam last year and it was pretty stiff.
Yeah.
They've worked snug.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. Some people just rub each other the wrong way.
True.
It's not like she's saying this about Mandy Rose or, I don't know who else has come in the past 5 years. She seems to come back around. But then Pete Rosenberg was asking her about it.
Yeah.
So who knows? Not really. If they want to have me with Alexa, they can do that. I mean, she already had a thing with Alexa.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, some people just don't like each other.
No, that's true.
Let them not like each other. Who cares? They're on the same brand. They got to coexist.
Yeah.
I wonder, have them play some video games together. That seems to bring everybody together, man. On the up, up, down, down.
Yeah.
Everybody loves doing that stuff. It's kind of funny because you don't hear about it that could you imagine if social media was a thing back in the 80s and the stories that we'd be hearing?
When the Click was running roughshod apparently over the locker room.
Our views would be obscene with talking about Arn versus Sid in a scissors match in a hotel hallway.
I know.
The views would be obscene.
I know.
Huge CPMs.
We should go back in time, invent YouTube, and then have the dominant wrestling channel on the entire platform.
Probably have to invent internet. We could definitely rule the fanzine scene. We could be the original, if we time travel because we know
we just need our Gray's Sports Almanac,
but for wrestling gossip. Yeah, exactly.
We got one more news story.
Shockmaster has heat with the backstage over coming through the wall. He claims it wasn't his fault. Jim Crockett says he should have known better. Or Bill Hurd, or who's the other guy that took the...
Bill Watts.
Bill Watts?
Yeah.
The cowboy?
So speaking of Pentagon, you mentioned him earlier. You think he's going to WWE?
No say, senor.
Don't get your hopes up. Pentagon recently spoke with Fightful, and when asked about whether the WWE has contacted him, this is what he had to say. Quote, I have yet to be contacted by them. They have not contacted me personally. As far as taking a WWE deal, I don't know. I would have to take a look at the offer and see what's out there before committing to an answer. For now, I am very happy with the work I have now. I'm extremely grateful to Impact, to AAA, to CMML, to The Crash, to Lucha Underground, everyone who gives me work on a weekly basis. I'm very happy with where I stand, but WWE has never contacted me personally. We'll see what happens in the future.
This dude is everywhere.
He is in demand.
He is probably not hurting for money.
No.
But then he probably also looks at guys like Lince Dorado and Grand Metalik and is like, is that what you would have planned for me? Because that's not going to be me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he can't look at... I mean, you could look at Almas and say, wow, holy crap, look what they did with that guy.
Yeah, I mean, because I imagine if Penta was to sign with WWE, he'd go through NXT first.
Yeah, I would think so,
and
too.
he would be massive in NXT.
Oh, he would rule it.
Massive.
He would totally rule it, yeah.
Absolutely
massive.
massive.
Yeah. Him and Ray Fiend. But, you know, like with Ray... Like, Penta is one thing because he's sort of a... I'm going to say bigger, but he's sort of a bigger dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a heftier dude anyways, which is crazy given how much stuff he does. It's like Steve in a lucha outfit doing all this crazy stuff that I can never do. But Ray Phoenix, who's just outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Him I'd be scared about. Like, well, I don't know. I'm still so torn over like, oh, man, they'd throw that guy in 205 Live. But I love 205 Live.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's still the idea that, you know, the WWE views 205 Live competitors as just 205 Live
and
competitors.
they can't get out of that. That's the thing. If there is any evidence that they could get out of that situation.
If there's any possibility of upward mobility.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be all about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
we
yeah.
have some mail.
Mail time.
Unless you have more to add about.
No. Would you like to
Pentagon
see...
I don't think it's a necessity for Pentagon Jr. to go to WWE.
Yeah. It's always one of those things where it seems like way cooler than it actually ends up being.
Yeah, I know.
This is from Drafthouse Games.
Yes, it's from Drafthouse.
They send us a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, what is that?
It's like a CD.
Does it have a bunch of music on
Yeah, it
it?
looks like a theme song. So you got.
They do disk drives
They
anymore.
don't come with disk drives
My
anymore.
desktop does.
So you got looks like Okada's theme. Ooh, we got Adam Cole's theme on here. Bullet Club, Will Ospreay, Sonata, Takahashi, Roppongi Vice, awesome. Hangman Page, Guerrillas of Destiny, Devil's Sky. I wonder who that is. That's cool.
You had me at Adam Cole, baby.
Baby.
Did you see this? A quick shout out real quick to Wrestle and Flow.
It's awesome.
On the Twitters at Wrestle and Flow, who did a rap version of the Undisputed Era's theme song.
That's cool.
And it's really cool. And a couple of the dudes, I know at least Kyle O'Reilly tweeted it out. So this is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's really good. They did like a video for it and
Oh, that's
everything.
awesome.
And people have been tweeting us about it. It's really neat.
I'll have to check that out. I saw that pop in my timeline. Didn't get a chance to watch it. Thank you, Drafthouse Games, for this. We'll
Let me see that.
next time we go somewhere for lunch, we'll put it on.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have a CD player in my car.
Adam Cole, baby. Hangman Page's theme. Oh, man, it's got Roppongi Vice on it.
Heck yeah.
Boy, heck yeah, dude.
A couple of Bullet Club.
Does my car have a CD player in it?
Mine does.
I think mine might. All
All right. Oh yeah. Let's go back to questions. Question time, Steve.
Question time.
Dylan Haggett. Happy birthday 4 days ago, Larson. You old fart. Thank you, Stevie Bradley. Again, thank you very much. Enforcer says happy late birthday, Larson. Luis Sanchez. Undisputed Era. Do the intro. Yay or nay? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be tops. Yeah. Jason Unsprasuth. Sorry, I totally jacked up your name. Unprasuth. When Sami Zayn returns, should he come back as a face or continue on as a heel? I think if he's gone long enough, which it seems at this point he probably will
Yeah,
be,
he's been gone for a while.
he'll probably get a face pop, and I think they'll probably keep him
Sammy
that way.
jacked. Yay or nay? He can come back jacked.
I don't think he can. I don't think he can get jacked.
Red Roar Roa. Hey, could you plug a group who are raising money for the Canadian Cancer Society, New Legacy Inc.? Check them out afterwards and donate if you can.
Daniel, fight Brock in the octagon for 5 rounds or take 100 Walter chops.
Well, what do I get out of it?
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's say $1 million you get to choose. We'll make it 10 million so you never have to work again. I feel like $1 million is short-sighted.
It has to be 5 rounds against Brock. I can't just lay there and let him put a submission move on me and lose.
Calvin Hoskins just bought a Chicago shirt. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, how are you going to fight if he breaks your arm already?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If I just lay down and let him submit me. So I'll choose that.
He puts one.
You can't force any UFC fighter to fight 5 rounds if they don't want to.
Yeah. I'd probably do that because you have a better chance of just sort of running away. I mean, it'd be like running away from a bear, but still, like, you climb the cage and
If you're holding on the cage, they can't hit you, right?
Or maybe it's $10 million, but you have to try your damnedest against Brock. But he'd still tap you out in like a minute.
Yeah, it wouldn't take him long at all.
Look at CM Punk. That guy got in there for a bunch of money and no experience.
Like, I'd literally just lay down.
Kind of like CM Punk.
Yeah, kind of.
I'd throw one awkward punch.
No, I wouldn't even do that.
Really? Oh, I'd try. You got to try, man.
Justin Brooks. Hey, friendos. For the next Going in Raw view, you guys should watch TNA Turning Point 2004. It has Randy Savage's last match. An insane steel cage match. They do a skit where Vince and Triple H invade.
Was that during Russo's day?
I don't know.
Probably. The Chad, bring back any classic championship title to replace any current title belt. Which one would you guys pick? The NWA North American Heavyweight Championship replaces the NXT North American Championship.
Western States Heritage Championship is the new network title.
Ooh, did you see those NXT spoilers? Ooh.
Huge developments. Daryl Wimbush. How confusing is the Shield stopping Braun to you both? Too sweet. I started a podcast because you both inspired me to. Also, you helped me get my first mic. Fallen Star podcast.
Cool.
How confusing is the Shield stopping Braun to both of you? It's not confusing. They're a brotherhood. Shield are a brotherhood.
Yeah, no, it's not confusing at all. I think it's great. Discord is singing happy birthday to you.
So thank you very much.
Or they did earlier anyways. Vince's birthday is today.
No.
Yeah. I'm so old.
He's 73, 74?
I'm retiring now. It's all yours, Triple H. And then we all celebrate.
Chad McCollum. Enjoying the live show with some cold ones. Too sweet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, I should go get beers for post-show.
Yeah, man. Brian Keller, if you can go back in time, which WWE and or WCW pay-per-view would you want to be in the crowd for?
Sold out.
Of course. I would say ECW One Night Stand.
That's a good one.
2005.
2006. The RVD one, right?
I'd probably go to the first one just because it'd be a hotter crowd, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know. That second crowd was hot.
Yeah.
Josh Little, happy belated birthday, Larson. Thank you very much. King Bofa D's nuts. Hey, Steve, can Becky be Poison Ivy now? Happy birthday, Larson. Thank you.
Hey, Steve, can Becky be?
I think he said previously.
Oh, yeah. No, man. This whole thing about her being a heel.
Dr. Bartholomew says he meant Double J as in Jeff Jarrett, not JJ Bella. Jeff Jarrett shouldn't get within 2 miles of the Undisputed Era.
No, it'd be Nikki Bella if I had to choose one. Let's see here. Ben Higgins. Would you accept Kevin Owens as new Undisputed Era leader, or does it have to be Adam Cole, baby?
Oh, it's got to be Adam Cole.
I don't think there's a leader.
No, I think
do you agree with the sentiment, or do you?
I don't think he rules as absolute authority, but I think he is the leader.
Is there any precedent? Is there any time when a 3-man faction, like the New Day, don't have a leader?
No,
but they freebird tag team titles.
Sanity does. Eric Young's the leader.
Eric Young is clearly the leader.
Like the Shield, I know doesn't have a leader.
Was Michael Hayes the leader of the free? But they all freebirded. Did Michael Hayes ever go after like a singles title during the Freebird Von Erich thing? I have no idea.
I don't know, but during that particular feud.
So Adam Cole clearly is the singles guy, and the other 3 are the tag guys.
In that sense,
basically,
tradition kind of dictates that he's the leader.
The singles guys. Is there any situation where there was a singles guy, but one of the tag guys was the leader? Has that ever happened?
I don't know.
Was Kevin Nash or Hulk Hogan the leader of the NWO?
Oh, Hogan was. He's the one that talked the most.
Well,
he's one that always had the title.
Well, okay, but that's different. What I'm asking is, I don't know, man.
Hogan was the leader.
Wasn't Nash the leader?
No.
Really?
He was kind of the instigator, but I think Hogan, once he joined, assumed control. Definitely backstage.
I'd like to hear their thoughts on that.
All right.
Backstage, yeah. Hogan was leader of everything backstage.
Or he tried to be.
Aaron
Beresford. Steve, I'll buy you a Buckfast in Scotland. Google it. I did that. It's something called Buckfast Tonic Wine. It's a caffeinated fortified wine originally made by
caffeinated wine
at a Buckfast Abbey in Devon, England.
All right, man.
That sounds cool.
Alcohol.
Wow, 15%.
15% alcohol.
It's red wine and caffeine. I want to try that.
Try the wine. I wonder if I could bring it back.
Dylan asked best nipples in wrestling.
Oh man, what best nipples? Daniel Bryan has really small ones. You ever notice that? They're really small.
That I've noticed.
Cesaro, on the other hand, has very large ones.
Which one do you prefer?
Probably Big E's. He oils them up a lot.
Yeah.
He's very seductive with them.
True.
J1 Lee just got a Chicago
Thank you.
Shirt pack. Thomas Speller. This is a serious question here. This is a serious question. Whilst I was on vacation, I picked up a girl at a bar. She wants to meet up again. Now we are both back in the UK. Sorry. We're both back in the UK. But I'm worried when she finds out I'm in a wheelchair and a wrestling fan, she will dump me. Any advice, friendos? So she didn't know that you were in a wheelchair when you picked her up at a bar? So that's kind of confusing. I'll just be honest with her, man.
Yeah.
Look, either she's going to like you for you or she won't. So, don't be deceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Just be honest, be forthcoming.
Exactly.
That's the best thing you can do for relationships.
Exactly. Quoth the Raven 79. Hogan and Vince Heat sounds like a work to me. Or could be complete. That could easily just be non-news too. I don't know.
They're not going to do a storyline around that.
No. Levi Spencer, Kurt Angle versus the entire TNA roster.
What do you think a text message from Vince to broach this conversation with Hulk Hogan would read like?
I don't know if Vince would even be the one to send that text. I think it would.
No, he wouldn't send a lawyer.
Maybe.
No, what, to Hulk Hogan?
Maybe.
As soon as Hogan was done leg dropping that lawyer or leg dropping the cease and desist letter that came in the mail.
He can't leg drop anything anymore. His back's too bad.
What did he do? Eye rake then, or eye poke,
All
whatever
right,
he did.
all right.
Back rake, whatever. As soon as he was done with that, he would be on the phone with Vince.
Yeah, I would think it'd be more likely that Hogan would reach out to Vince.
You're supposed to know about the Brotherhood of Wrestling. I need more money. What are you talking about? Peter Thiel made sure you are set. You have lots of money. Leave the NWO alone. It's mine. Click.
Jason Peterson, we're the first feud for Kenny and the Young Bucks if they end up in WWE. New Day.
Yeah, man.
AJ Styles then for Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Guillaume Halili, Steve Mode. Please make that a shirt.
Don't do that. Please
Well, that's
don't.
what the question was.
You didn't have to do it in that voice, though. I hate that. Let's see here. Oh, man. Wow. Tough question.
Is this the one associated with the Homer Simpson gif there?
No.
Oh, all right.
That's great, though. World of UK Wrestling asks, would you rather have Balor Bod or Adam Cole Charisma?
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's tough, isn't it? That's a tough one. Ooh.
I'd take Adam Cole Charisma. Maybe there's like an instantaneous thing where I can instantly have Finn Bod.
Yeah.
Or Adam Cole Charisma. I would take that because if I dedicate myself, eventually I can maybe approach Finn Balor Bod.
Yeah.
But no effort on my part will ever allow me to reach
Adam
Cole levels of charisma.
I feel like I already have Adam Cole Charisma, so I'd go with Balor Bod.
All right. Dylan, Corbin starts his own faction. Pick 5 members.
Who?
Corbin.
Hey. Oh, we can't give that away.
No.
We're doing that on We Book Raw.
Yeah, that's a storyline we're doing.
Yeah, that's a storyline.
Hold tight.
We haven't even figured that one out. Soul FGC, Chicago pizza, yay or nay? Yeah. We're going to... I haven't had like legit from Chicago
I haven't
deep
either.
dish.
I haven't either, but I've had...
But we're going to do that a week from now.
Yes, we're going to indulge. Jabroni 714, Kurt versus Kevin Owens. Feels like they get back at Kurt for some matches he made. That'd be cool. That'd be really good.
JD the writer, how long till British Strong Style are realistically on main roster, if ever? And who takes the titles off British Strong Style besides the Coffee Boys? Oh, Dunn as UK champion, Baton 7 as the UK tag champs.
Oh, I think, the Coffee Brothers would be...
Seems like they'd be the first in line,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. I don't know who's taking that title off.
The UK title is such a tricky thing. That dude is super over. Like super duper over. I don't know, man.
I don't know either. Darius Corey. Kurt would have been the perfect third man for American Alpha.
Yeah, no, I know. We should say that.
Yeah. Daniel Hamilton, power rank top 5 opponents for Jericho and Impact. Callahan, Penta.
Moose, Austin Aries.
That's 4. Give me an under the radar pick.
Brian Cage.
Oh, yeah.
All sorts of great names there, man.
Zach Carrier, thoughts on Matt Seidel versus...
Oh, wait, hold on a second now. We
Zachary Wentz on Impact.
Joe Hendry on there.
Oh, yeah. Matt Seidel versus Zachary Wentz on Impact. Thoughts?
It was really good. I was sort of half paying attention, but what I saw I really liked. Matt Seidel is fantastic. He's great. He talks about really the third eye, too. It's a butthole.
Jonathan, Dead Kid Nicholas for Tag Champs 2024. Impact. Dead
Oh, poor Dead Kid. I forget his name.
King Bofad's nuts. Push them down the stairs. A Showgirls reference.
Only King Bofad's nuts would have picked up on that. Did you know? It's funny, though. I was looking at Amazon Prime the other day. I was like, okay, what movies are... And I scrolled down to most popular on Amazon Prime, and Showgirls was like number 3.
That's crazy.
I think probably maybe before that it had to be rented. You know, they made like a sequel to Showgirls?
Yeah, I know.
And I watched like the first 20 minutes. It's sub 10 by 10. It is. Like it's sub 10. Yeah, that's some crazy. Rich guy probably got the rights, and that's all the money he spent on it.
Jonathan, hate how Champs tossed the title like Flair did on SmackDown. Oh, Charlotte, yeah. When she just tossed the title on the ground before going after Becky. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, me too, man. It was badass.
She was kind of saying, you know, the title is kind of part of it, but right now this is personal. It's not just about the belt.
Yeah, man. The title isn't sacred, you know. Look at, hey, did you notice though? Also, we forgot to mention that on the Raw recap.
Reigns has had it over his shoulder.
Dude, I forget, what was your response when I asked you? I said, you think he's going to do that? Yay or nay? I think you said no. He wasn't going to treat that like the U.S. title.
I just said I think I pushed.
Oh, okay. All right.
You got a question?
No.
Timmy Too Dope. Keith Lee needs new entrance music. His current is atrocious.
Oh, I haven't heard. I haven't heard it yet. Only the people at Full Sail have heard it, right?
No, he had a match on NXT.
Oh, he had a match. That's right.
I just don't remember it. Trey Saunders. Any friendos going to Raw September 3rd in Columbus? Tweet at us. We'll retweet.
Yeah.
Jason Ely, first time super chat from Ohio. Thank you for the content. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Stoner Boner, Adam Mayhem versus Larson's Money. The champ is real.
Real Steve. Not me, but different Steve. And his Twitter is at fucking Steve here. So, but not me. Asks, is it likely Brock returns around Survivor Series looking real jacked for his fight to squash the current Universal Champ? I will guarantee there are 0 plans for him until he is done with his UFC stuff. After that, he will probably come back.
Yeah.
But no, I doubt. I don't think there's going to be anything.
Yep. Mr. Johnson, 1960. Do you think The Miz should win at the Super Show and win the W title so Daniel Bryan has something to chase and ultimately win at WrestleMania? You guys are awesome. Yeah, that'd be a good storyline. Miz wins the Super Showdown. Daniel Bryan has to win the Rumble. Wins Rumble. Faces Miz at Mania. Wins the title there.
I think it'd be good, man. I think it'd be really good.
Bodega Poppy. I know you guys love the ending to the September 19th episode of NXT with all that craziness happening. That's spoiler territory.
Oh yeah, dude. No, don't. Yeah. No, I was getting updated on that stuff. I really shouldn't, but I was fascinated. At this point, I'm like, who cares?
No, yeah,
I'm gonna forget it all anyways.
I've determined that a long time ago, for the same exact reasons.
Raw Diesel. Great question, by the way. If you had to wear, look at that Twitter avatar too. That's like a giant thing of beer.
Wow,
that's fantastic. Good for you, Rod. If you had to wear a wrestler's ring attire in public, whose gear would you choose?
Oh, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens.
Comfy.
I wear that a lot anyways.
Comfy.
Is there anybody who wears like gray sweatpants that have been cut into shorts?
No.
That's what I would
wearing
wear.
Baron Corbin's ring gear now wouldn't be that bad. It's just a dress shirt and pants.
Oh yeah, that's what I wear when I go to funerals or weddings or whatever. You know, I wore that this past Sunday. I had to go to a funeral. It's a bummer. Let's see here. Stonewalk OTDM. Favorite storyline you've ever seen? His is Brett versus Owen in '94. Ooh.
Favorite storyline ever? Does Survivor Series '98 count? There was a pretty
that's
self-contained story and told one pay-per-view.
You're fairly consistent with that. I don't know. I think probably I was on the edge of my seat during a lot of the Summer of Punk stuff. 2011, whatever it was. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Zach Stolpa. Since Elite versus Undisputed Era would be 3 versus 4, who should join the Elite? Make it the Golden Elite, Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, oh, that'd be good. Let's see here. Alex Foster. What wrestlers currently in WWE would you never let house sit? Well, if you go outside WWE, my answer would be OVE. Sami Callihan and his friends seem like a just huge mess. And I don't think they would respect my furniture at all.
Bludgeon Brothers, we see they don't treat things well. That one promo they did where they busted up all those action figures.
They throw around office chairs willy-nilly.
Yeah, no, not Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would totally let Undisputed Era house sit.
Yeah.
They'd probably be super fun.
Yeah.
They'd probably clean my house,
Maybe
too.
not Braun. He seems kind of destructive.
Yeah, that's true. Can I bring my girlfriend over? Sure, Braun. Whatever you want, dude.
Jonathan, treating the belt as sacred, heel or face move? I mean, I think people should prize titles. They should value them. They should want to have them. And then, because that way the belt seems important when that person is holding it.
Yeah.
However,
it's not like the American flag where you're not supposed to put it on the floor or whatever. You know. You got to take care of your business. You got to take care of your business.
At the same time, Naito, I thought it was a great window into him as a character when he was thrown around for that Intercontinental title.
Yeah. YouTube.com/TheWrestleDude. Which would you rather have to do? Come to the ring singing, I'm an ass man, or have Brie Bella's theme playing throughout your entire match? Oh, man.
What would you rather have?
Yeah. What would you rather do? It's an ass man, for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be, Brie mode.
Brie mode.
Stop.
King Both of These Nuts, he says, hashtag push her down the stairs equals locker room term for buried for ladies. Is that a locker room term?
Buried for, so,
like I said, like in the men's locker room, if you're not getting over, then you're buried. But in the women's locker room, they call that getting pushed down the stairs. Does that mean like a euphemism, getting pushed down the card?
Still talking about showgirls right now?
No, I think this is maybe he's cracking a joke here, or he's got inside info. I don't know.
I think King might be our new insider.
Could be.
And showgirls expert.
Definitely.
that
is undisputed.
Anyways, what a great way to end the show.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks all everybody for your super chats. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
For the card. It was very generous. You didn't have to do that.
I know. Thanks to our new mods as well.
Yes, thank you.
Karen, Alex C, and the Enforcer. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. And yeah. Oh, we're very close to that sale being over. Get your orders in right now. I might turn that button off in the next 5 minutes.
Should be over.
Well, I got to hit the buttons first.
Oh, all right.
Hilton, let's get some music going here.
Please.
Thank you very much. Anyways, that's it for the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.